How far should oil and gas development be from our houses and our schools and our playgrounds? You may get to vote on that. Activists want it to be at least a quarter mile.
That more than doubles the biggest setback on the books right now. And Denver 7's Jason Gernauer is here in studio with us, just back from the Capitol.
And what we're talking about tonight is a proposed ballot measure, a mandate that says all new oil and gas drilling must be 2,500 feet away from people. It's an argument about safety, but it wouldn't leave the oil and gas industry almost anywhere else to go.
For proposed initiative measure 2017-2018 number 97.
The group Colorado Rising wants oil and gas to take a half-mile hike.
We've taken it into our own hands, and we're going to protect our communities and we're going to protect our homes.
With a ballot measure that would create a state law saying all new oil and gas development would have to be 2,500 feet away from all homes, schools, hospitals, parks, playgrounds, open space, and drinking water sources like rivers, creeks, streams, or reservoirs.
It would limit where they can do it, and it would increase their costs, which is not our problem. You know, our number one priority is health and safety.
Current setbacks range from 350 to 1,000 feet max. A similar ballot measure to increase them failed back in 2016 after an issue with petition signatures. That same year, Colorado's Oil and Gas Commission found that a quarter-mile buffer would effectively ban new drilling in 90% of Colorado. So using Weld County as an example, that's Colorado's largest oil and gas producing county. With that 2,500-foot buffer away from the yellow dots, those are homes, and all the blue for drinking water sources, this unshaded area would be the only thing left to drill. The group Protect Colorado fought that initiative back in 2016, calling it a backdoor fracking ban that would be economically devastating for our state. Activists push back with safety after incidents like Firestone.
There is a timeliness to this because we've seen how dangerous this is. We've seen that it's dangerous to live near this. And so there's never been a better time to create protection for communities.
Now, this is still very early in the process. This meeting today was to make sure that everything on the ballot measure meets legal criteria. Then it has to go through a review. Then activists have to collect nearly 100,000 signatures just to get it on the ballot. And then it would actually have to pass with some definite opposition expected from the oil and gas industry. Ann?
I know you'll be watching along the way. Thank you, Jason. And this ballot initiative would not protect federal land, something that could be at risk after the Trump administration rescinded Obama-era rules for fracking on publicly owned land. Last week, the Department of the Interior said they repealed rules that required companies to disclose the chemicals they use and enforce stricter rules on waste disposal.